thought I might do a little update for you guys. Had a visitor of some sort. Wonder what that was. Something big has been in here. Probably eating worms. Got to work with that saw in the background today. We had a big tree fall. So this was the bed where everybody died. And we're coming back. It's slow. It's a slow process. I'm trying not to buy worms. I was trying to see if I could find some cocoon. Oh, there's some doing their thing. So everybody's happy. Everybody's growing and multiplying. They're throughout. Everybody's pregnant. Here comes a cocoon off the end of that guy. All of the cardboard is gone. All of that native soil that I put in is being mixed with all the leaves and the cardboard and all the organic matter. If you dig down a little bit, see that when we get to here, it starts turning into worm castings. Oh, there's a cocoon. There's another one. So, okay, good. It even feels different. It's got that waxy feel that worm castings get. If you would, please subscribe. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the content. It helps the channel get noticed. Thanks. Even though I don't see a bunch of worms, the food is disappearing. I'm going to feed these guys today. There's a little bit of cardboard. You see, the native soil was much lighter. And now all of it, all the way down into the bed, is turning this beautiful dark color. Sometimes, if you dig through, you find these little pockets of the native soil. Earthworms come up from beneath, and they are full of native soil when they come in. So this is kind of why I haven't done an update. I don't have a bunch of big worm balls to show you guys. What I do have is adult worms, a bunch of baby worms, tons of cocoons. Back when it was way back in the summer when I put all this in. And now look, boy, I'm having some rough luck on the worm tip. I think whatever that was that crawled through here, there's a worm ball. Woohoo! It just takes time. How many scraps? Right now. Some coffee grounds in here. Guess I'll just use a few apples. Whoa. Put in a little calcium just because I have it. I don't do this every time I feed. They like it, so we'll give them a little treat. This is a little bit of hemp meal. Give them little treats here and there to up their activity. The moisture is fine. Where that is that's coming in here, it's just part of it when you do it outside. Little bits of cardboard here and there, but turning into nothing at this point. Looking good. Microbes love this stuff. You see the difference in height? This is migrated, finished, and this is working. I may end up being a channel that makes everybody understand the reasons for working in a bin. I guess it's a rat, a gopher. Right there, it goes that way. I'm gonna end up turning something out and losing my mind. Now the trail ends right there. Whatever that is has made its track the full Can you see it? The full length of the span. It's like an anaconda's crawled through here. In the wintertime, I don't open the beds as much. But when I start seeing stuff like this, it's time to make a daily appearance. And that'll stop. This end went in after the other end. Everything's breaking down pretty good. The worms stay way lower in the wintertime, so I'm used to not seeing any. The castings are developing and the food scraps are disappearing, so I know they're in there. There is so much organic matter in there for them to eat right now. I don't have to worry about them really. I just have to, as you see, stuff like that predator coming in, the maintenance is more about just being a human presence so that stuff doesn't happen. I don't really turn it over, I just like to put a little air in. So this organic material is just on top for stuff that hatches, but underneath, this is all very, very, very finished castings. Let's have a look at the wild worm box. I have noticed some distinct differences. When I pull back the cover, there's less action on top. There's some, but nothing compared to a straight up red wiggler bin. This bin seems to be doing very well. There's a nice big wiggler. The worms that are in here are all really big and healthy. And they seem to be they seem to be thriving in here. And I don't know if those big night crawlers actually stuck around. But I'm assuming that most of the worms that I captured, you know, there's three kinds of worms. Worms that live underground and come out at night. Worms that stay underground all the time, and then there's worms that live in rotting material, and that's what we used to do our composting. And I made an assumption that those worms that I captured out of my compost pile, that it is the epigeic worm that you find. See, they're big and healthy, they're beautiful. And they're doing well. This is their second feeding. I try to do minimal invasion when I feed in case there are burrowing worms in here. It really upsets them when you wreck their burrowing system. So another little experiment in all of this. Oh, see, they're way they are down in there. That's the native soil all the way down, all throughout. Where'd it go? Oh, there's a big one. So now I'm getting down to the area where if the night crawlers are in here, I'm getting down to where their burrows would be. I'm hoping that because this box is open in the bottom, that the night crawlers might just come up and do their thing. Night crawlers come out at night and grab a little bit of organic material and then take it back down in their hole. These are cherries that I forgot. They got hidden in the back of the freezer. They actually love full eggshells. They'll get in there and make little condos. Banana. Little bit of paper. I don't know what that was, a napkin, I think. Yeah, napkin. Another coffee grounds, some tomato. It's just a mix of things. Some more compost out of the compost pile. This will hold this box for a good, it'll be 2 or 3 weeks before I update again, because it'll take them that long to work through this food. I'm slowly adding all the time. Every time I go to the compost pile, I gather the worms and throw them in here. If I see them in other places in the yard, I bring them over here. I have no idea what I did with that meal, so just imagine that I put it on there. See ya.